Howdy, folks. My name is Shorty Watson, and I got a tale to tell that most of y'all will probably find pretty dang hard to swallow. But I got a hankering to tell it, if for no other reason than to hear my own self talk. Plus, I figured if there's folks who allow the one about old Jesus H is skedaddling across that pond with no more effort than a water skeeter, then maybe they'll see fit to allow my yarn some credence. My story begins back in the days of what they called the Wild West. Oh! Buffalo herds still roam the plains, thicker than flies on a meadow muffin. And the Indians was still a force to be reckoned with, giving interlopers some mighty close haircuts. What few white men there was in them parts tended to be of the roughest sort. Why, some of the meanest sons of whores you'd ever come across, and the dumbest. And I reckon I was as rough, mean, and dumb as the best of them. I had the unfortunate profession of being a cowboy, and at the time, I was signed up with an outfit that was driving over 1,000 head of cattle through some inhospitable country. Oh, it was hot, dirty work, and the pay was low. But I had little choice, seeing as how I'd squandered my meager funds on the horrors and card tables of Laredo, and was in no position to be picky. Well, we'd been choking on dust, cursing the lack of whiskey for about 3 weeks. And as is wont to happen, one of them rangy heifers made a declaration of independence and headed off solo up a side canyon. And seeing as how it was my job and all, it fell on me to follow it up into them dark meanders and to fetch it back. Little did I discern at this juncture that this dang cow was leading me into hell itself.
Oh, this land is my land, this land ain't your land. Got me a shotgun, and you ain't got one. If you don't get off, I'll blow your head off. This land is private property. Yeehaw! Oh, hi, how's it going? My name is America, and I'm 100% USDA certified. I'm kind of a funny-looking cow, huh? Well, that's because I was defined by the abstract concept of a nation-state. Boy, I sure like being out here where the deer and the cantaloupes play. It feels so right. It's like my manifest destiny. Wow, look at all this land out here, all this open country just going to waste. How sad. But don't worry, America the cow is here to overgraze all these untapped natural resources. Boy, is America hungry. I guess you could say I've got an insatiable appetite. And you know, when I eat a lot, it makes me have to poop. You can't have consumption without waste. I think I'll eat all these trees and then I'll poop out a military fort. Or maybe a boomtown. Then I'll eat all these useless rocks and mountains and poop out railroad tracks and factories and barbed wire. And maybe I'll eat all these heathen savages out here and poop out Americans. Yippee! Ain't I a little stinker? I just can't leave well enough alone. You see, I'm the very shape of civilization imposing itself on the landscape. Unlimited and unrestrained growth is how I get my jollies, and all I can see is potential out here on this God-forsaken wilderness. Oops, I better get a move on. I've got an independent, can-do mentality, and I don't want to get fenced in by that cowboy. I wonder if there's a convenience store out here. Later!
Well, my little detour wasn't a wholly unpleasant there at the first, for it afforded me some relief from the stink of the herd and the foul countenances of my fellow caballeros. But that cow had got itself a good head start, and as I followed its tracks further and further up that canyon, my apprehension grew. Something about the terrain was giving me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, and as night began to fall, my horse tater, but she started to spook. In fact, she went plumb loco, as if she'd seen the devil himself. She threw me into a prickly pear. Oh! Oh! And I believe she would have trampled me to death. Oh, if I hadn't have drawn my gun and shot her in the head. Oh, she dropped dead on the spot. Hell, by that point, I was pretty shook up. I just had to kill my own horse, which for a cowboy is like killing your sweetheart. Now I was alone and on foot in a dark and eerie wilderness. There was little to do but to make my lonesome camp for the night. I built a fire to keep me company, and maybe to roast some horse meat. Oh, but it brought me little comfort. The long shadows it cast had me a-seeing things. Now, I ain't real thin-skinned or easy to scare, but something about that place had my short hair standing on end. I couldn't shake the feeling that I weren't alone. Why, it was the damnedest thing I'd ever seen. Some kind of plant, or a flower even, tall as a horse. It had sprouted from the ground while I had my back turned. In the blink of an eye, there it was, and it giving off a certain ominous quality, which one don't usually associate to vegetation. And would you believe, and I kid you not, that flower turned and looked at me with two eyeballs and commenced to speak.
Welly well, what do we have here? Ah, but from your smell it is plain. A simple-minded two-legger with red blood pumping in its veins.
Now, I've never had a plant say so much as a word to me. I was so startled I shut my own drawers. I pulled my gun and commenced to blaze away at it.
Why so scared, little man? I thought you two-leggers were big and tough. Yet you soil your britches when a mere plant struts its stuff?
Well, them mocking rhymes was a bit much for my old bow-legged brain to bear. My bullets had had no effect, and that confounded weed just sat there in the dirt, hexing me. And I was froze to the spot like I done took root myself. I finally yelled out in frustration, "Now just what the hell kind of devilish spout must you be anyway? What, to speak the king's English and make a man feel as mad as a hatter?"
What's in a name if you've gone insane? Just what does it matter if you're mad as a hatter?
Oh, man, now I was starting to get awful angry. And I said, "Now you quit your damn riddling, you loco weed. If you persist in pestering this old cowpoke, I might take a mind to uproot you."
I assume you poke cows. For what woman would have you? And there are forces more loco than I in this place that you've come to.
That vegetable's insults really put a burr under my blanket. Oh, I went hog wild and pounced on that bugger like a catamount. Oh, and I attempted for all I was worth to pull the cursed thing from the ground. Oh, hey, but the damn thing didn't budge an inch. How'd you do that?
Ha ha! You pink men are such fools. You play the part well. And though I blossom up here in heaven, my roots are in hell. You'll never uproot me no matter how you persist. For you cannot destroy that which will always exist.
I've lost my marbles. What few I had left. Bad enough I shot my own horse, and now I'm being drove cuckoo by a talking flower.
You made a mistake when you invaded these parts. For here your path ends before it can start.
What in tarnation are you a-talking about?
Tarnation is on vacation in this situation. What I speak of is hell in an earthly manifestation.
This place was hell on earth, all right. I felt a sick feeling there. Like the Grim Reaper himself was a-tapping nails into my coffin lid. Like malevolent forces of ancient evil was holding a powwow on this spot. And I had to be the unfortunate son of a bitch who wandered right into the middle of it.
In this place of death and untimely ends, I, your tormentor, may be your only friend.
Friend? Yeah. Well, with friends like you, who needs enemas, huh?
The ghosts that dwell here would make sport of your demise, but the sap of my leaf will give you new eyes to see, to steer clear of the madness that is near. Open your mouth and have a taste, for without flower power, your life is a waste.
Now, don't that beat all? This creature scares the living daylights out of me, and then wants me to eat some of its leaves. Well, I'd always been a strictly meat and frijoles type of man. To me, salads and the like was rabbit food. But I felt strangely compelled to actually do it. I felt irresistibly drawn to it.
Come, come, little pink man, eat of my flesh. It will make your eyes fresh to face the ultimate test.
My mind took violent objection to the very notion of eating some of that plant. But my body weren't listening. It was like my own hand was being controlled by someone or something else. I had plucked one of them leaves and stuck it in my jaw, and my teeth set to gnashing on it.
Yes! Now magic plan is yours, to enlarge your brain and to ooze out your pores when you're up shit creek without any oars.
Now, I didn't notice nothing there at the first, except a nasty bitter taste. Sort of like licking the underside of your saddle after a long ride. But a split second after I swallowed that magic jaw, the bottom fell out of the world. Oh, the very air around me seemed to explode. Oh, electricity crackled in the ether. My testicles drew up in my belly, and my heart jumped out my mouth and ran off up the cage. Oh, all my nerves was haywire, and the stars themselves seemed to blink on and off and on. Oh man, I was really losing it. And then came the eyes. Those terrible eyes. They was everywhere staring at me, accusing me. The eyes of Indians dying of smallpox after soldiers give them infected blankets. The eyes of a man I shot dead in Laredo over a game of cards. Oh, and the eyes of my own mother, seeing her 10th child born dead, and the strain of it killing her. Oh, God, it was horrible. Then I began to see through all them eyes. I saw myself standing next to that campfire, quaking in my own boots. I looked through the eyes of every poor soul who had met their end in that haunted canyon. The canyon of the dead. Why, the things I saw made me crazy as a shitbird. Why, that dad blame flower tricked me. It done poisoned me. Poisoned my brains.
That's where you're wrong, you pink cowpoker. You are the poison. You poison this place. Ooh! Ooh!
Oh! Oh, sweet Jesus! It's Lucifer himself. Mama always said I'd meet you if I didn't mend my sinful ways. And now, here you are.
Cling to your Judeo-Christian mythology all you like, but I'm not the devil around here. You are.
Come again?
You're a no-good, white, devil slave master.
No, I ain't. I can't afford it. I just followed the damn cow up the wrong canyons all.
You sure did, buckaroo. The ground you quake on is soaked in blood. And I am a representative of the various specters, phantasms, and ghouls who will take your soul in kind. We're very scary. Ooh!
What the hell?
Last thing we need around here is another gun-toting cracker.
Hey, you call me some sort of unleavened biscuit? Well, if I ain't a wanted around here, well, just to step aside, Satan, and I'll gladly be on my way.
Too late for that. Too late for you. Any man who lays eyes on me is doomed. Doomed! I'm so mean.
Damn! Damn, I'm sick of this whole hexing business.
I am the corpse eater.
Huh?
I bite you.
Ow! Ow! Hey, quit slobbering on my hat, you ding-dang Spectra. Oh, shit.
What? Oh no! Not him again. He will ruin my wickedness.
Why don't you clock out and go home? I want to have a few words with this job.
Whoa! Drat! Well, it's your lucky, unlucky day, you pink devil. Perhaps I'll tear you to pieces some other time. Haunt you later. Ciao.
My God, I'm glad to be shit of that pesky varmint. Oh, it's torment enough to suffer this poison plant sap surging in my veins without that concerned critter chawing on my headgear.
Hey, pal, or should I say, howdy, partner. Yowza, a real cowboy. Who'da thunk it? A smelly cowboy, too, my stink sensors indicate. And if I deduce correctly, you're probably hallucinating pretty heavily. I showed up just in time. I'll talk you down, partner.
No,
Young?
who the hell are you? What the hell are you?
Ah, good question. Who the hell am I? Jalika-Kick is the moniker. Hal Jalika-Kick, FYI. Call me, babe, and we'll do lunch. Second on the agenda, what am I? I is a workbot, model 380ZX. And before you ask, I'm from the future. Pleased to meet you. And what's your handle, partner?
Handle? Well, I can't handle none of this no more. What with me being insane and rainbow-colored tornadoes are coming off of everything I look at.
Wow, man. Crazy.
Yes, crazy. Everything's all ass over tea kettles. I just want to fetch the goddamn cow and get out of here.
Oh, man. You are so incredibly cute when you get angry.
Help me find my cow, you newfangled contraption. You do, Dad?
What a drama queen. Listen, Pops, forget about that whopper on a hoof for a minute, would ya? That kind of thing is nowheresville. It's so 1850s. I'm from the future, partner. And in the future, we grow cows in jars, for Christ's sake. Medium rare cows at that. Yes, sir.
The future? Why, that ain't even happened yet. How can you be from somewhere that ain't even there yet?
Yeah, man, it's a trip. I got to admit it. But that's how awesome the future is, baby. We got time travel. We got medium rare cows. We got shopping malls on the moon. You'll love it, man. It's totally happening. They even got robots to do all the dirty work.
What the hell is a robot?
Why, you're looking at one, partner. Like I told ya, Model 380ZX. I was manufactured to do PR work for the company. PR is my specialty. Yes, sir.
What company? One of the big ranches?
Nah, baby. I work for Unlimited Growth Enterprises, the super mega corporation which runs the whole enchilada. All business is UGE business, including my business, which is show business, which is like no business I know.
Man, I never needed to drink a whiskey so bad in my life.
Oh, man, you are so delightfully retro.
Oh, that plant done cursed me good. I can't move my legs. Oh, I'd skedaddle pronto if I could. Oh, I guess I'm stuck here with this pigment of my imagination flapping its gums.
It's not your imagination, partner. The future's real. Real cool. And I'm here as kind of like a recruiter. You see, I work for a subsidiary of UGE called Timeless Entertainment. We're on the cutting edge of show business. We got the green light on this incredibly bold new show. What we do is go back in time and find genuine old-timey talent. Real live cowboys and Indians and stuff. Then we take them back to the future and do mall appearances and stuff like that. Cussing, shooting, yee-hawing, it's gonna be hot.
Oh, woe is me.
I got the gig because only robots can withstand time travel without going insane. I figured this haunted canyon would be a good place to find some crusty characters. And boy, was I right. Look at you.
You annoy me. You don't make a lick of sense. And I wish you'd just go on back to hell where you come from.
The future's not hell, baby. It's totally rad. You won't listen, so I'll just have to show you. Constant change, growth, and expansion is what it's all about, baby. In fact, look at how the future transforms this very spot. Even this dark corner of the Wild West has been made profitable. We had to evict a few phantasms and dig up some graves, but...
Why, that's the biggest dang building I ever seen. What is it? An army fort? Or a Catholic mission?
Nah, baby, it's Walmart. The El Diablo Canyon Walmart Casino and Resort. Very lucrative. You won't believe the virtual reality putt-putt golf.
It's the most ugly thing I ever laid my eyes on. Oh, I'd just as soon be back in that haunted canyon with them yakking flowers and hungry phantasms. Well, this sucks, man.
Listen, partner, you need to improve the attitude. Try on the positive thing for size. Couldn't hurt. Me, I'm programmed to be positive 24/7.
I'm getting out of here, even if I got to crawl.
Now, don't make me restrain you, partner. Besides, you're in the future, which is now, baby. Stop living in the past. You got no choice. Be here now.
But I keep telling you, you idiot, the future ain't happened yet. This is some sort of nightmare.
You are so spunky, it's adorable. The audience is gonna eat you up. Jalakakik speaking. Oh, hey, boss. Yeah, I've got him right here, in front of the Walmart casino. He's a handful, boss, if I had hands. But that drug still has him immobilized. Oh, he's got star potential. The camera's gonna love him. He's very dirty. He'll be ready for the appearance. I stake my reputation on it. Oh, I know my reputation stinks, boss. I won't screw up this time. Yes, boss, I realize I'll be vaporized if the ratings stink. But relax, this show will really wow them. Okay, boss, goodbye. Well, partner, it's time to meet your co-stars.
I'll be damned! My cow!
That's right, partner. Don't worry, he gets second billing.
God bless America. And God bless Walmart.
Good, baby, good. Now go change into your costume. And here's someone else you might remember.
Ta-da!
Great jumping Jehoshaphat! It's that damn plant what poisoned me!
Yes, I'm under contract to Timeless Entertainment. I can barely keep my talent under containment.
Is he priceless or what? And he raps, too. The kids will dig it. Okay, now that the introductions are over, let's start rehearsals. Don't worry, all you have to do is lip sync.
Why can't I wake up from this nightmare? I can't take it no more!
Chill out, partner. I don't want to restrain you. Make
And that there is the story of how I got into show business. We do 3 shows a day at mall openings all over the solar system. It ain't been easy for me to accept the future. But I guess whether you're ready or not, the future comes and gives you a good kick in the ass.